What's going on, YouTube? Three Sons RC coming at you, and we're super excited today because we got Jackson here, and we're about to do an unboxing video. Now we got the Arrma Senton 3S BLX in this box, and you know what? Jackson hasn't even seen this thing yet. It's all covered in the cardboard. I didn't even want him to see the outside of the box, so we're gonna do a true to life reaction, unboxing, and a breakdown for all you parents out there and kids, because at Three Sons RC, we do reviews, we do unboxing, we do bashing, like crazy bashing. We have fun, right? But we want to give a perspective from the kids, from myself, so parents and kids can see what kind of cars they want to get, what kind of trucks they want to get. So we're going to get to it. Now it's time for the unboxing. So if you like this type of content, like, comment, subscribe right down below. Right, hey, you. Like, comment, subscribe right down below. Appreciate y'all. Yeah. Okay, he's gonna close his eyes, and I'm gonna take it out. Okay, so open them up. All right, this is the Arrma Senton 3S BLX. Now this is a great truck for someone who's just starting out in RC. A great starter truck. It's great for people that have been in the RC industry and played with trucks for a long time, because this is fast, it's durable, it's a great truck for bashing. But now it's time for the big leagues. We're going up to Arrma, baby. And this is a short course truck. For those of you who don't know, short course is more geared towards racing and smaller ramps and all that kind of stuff. But you like the color? We got the orange and black version, and we're about to bust this puppy out, so let's get going on this cutting the box open, all right? There's probably lots of ways to do this. We're just gonna dump it. Boom, there you go, upside down. Instructions manual, we'll get to that in a minute. But look at this thing, awesome. With the orange and black. Look at this thing, guys. I am super excited to run this. I know you are too, buddy, right? All right, so let's do a drop test. All right, you ready? Drop test. Bam! Look at that suspension. That thing just sucks it up. Wow. Look at that. This is from up high. Here we go. From way up here. Bam! Bam! No bounce. That thing is awesome. Man, look at the suspension. This thing just rocks around. Okay, so let's pop this puppy open, and we're gonna get inside of it and check out what's going on in here. Bust into what comes in the box. So first off, this is a ready-to-run truck, so it comes with just about everything you need to run. So just about everything, right? So short course truck, 1/10 scale, right? Short course, and besides the truck, it's gonna come with obviously your instructions manual, your Arrma stickers. What's nice about that is they don't clutter the whole vehicle up with all the different stickers, and you can use these for other vehicles, which is nice. Put them on your book bag or whatever you want to do. Lug wrench, Allen keys, and these are little clips for your suspension to kind of adjust that, because it has adjustable oil-filled suspension, which is nice. Definitely want to read your instructions manual before you run this thing. Super important, but we're not going to get into the boring stuff. We're going to get into the fun stuff. So this comes with a Spectrum STX2 remote. Now they used to use the Tactics, everybody really liked those. They moved over to the Spectrums. I'm gonna talk a little bit about my opinion on those later, but here's the remote. This has a lot of different adjustments on here. It has the throttle adjustment, it has the steering adjustment, the steering trim, the throttle trim, and obviously all the different adjustments you have. What I really like about this, and this is for beginners, intermediates, and for advanced drivers, it has 50, 75, and 100% throttle. So this truck comes with a 20-tooth pinion, right? This thing is fast on 3S. So when someone's starting out like Jackson, I'm not gonna put him at 100% 20-tooth pinion on 3S, even though we have a 3S LiPo. We're gonna start him out at 50%. When he gets used to it, you can bump it up to 75 and then to 100%. So for parents out there, that's why this is a great remote. The older remotes didn't have that, and this is a great feature that I do like, even though there are some complaints about this remote in terms of lagging and stuff like that. For a starter, I love that function, 50, 75, 100%. Very helpful for someone who's starting out and learning the truck, right? So let's move on to the vehicle, right? This is a super nice body. I just love this paint scheme that Arrma has done on these. And this is a 4x4. It's got all this nice cool venting, body clips built in with these little tethers so you don't lose them. Just the styling, the numbers on the back, it's not too crazy. It just looks great. Jackson, what do you think of how this truck looks, man? What do you think?
Well, I choose to get it because I wanted to bring a new kind of RC car to the RC channel, so I got the Senton. It's a it's a short course truck, and
right.
we don't have any of those. We have buggies and
bashers, right? So we have all different type of vehicles, and you said something really cool. You said you just wanted something different to bring to the channel, right? So you wanted something different. So this is not necessarily, this is a basher truck, but it's not like a backflip machine, right? It's not gonna be doing the Outcast or like the Italian, and we have the Creighton also. So we have a lot of Arrma trucks and different vehicles, but this is a more short course truck. And what's this built for? It's built for speed, right? A lot of speed, right? But also adjustable speed, so you can learn on it. And this is also a great truck for around the track. So some of the things that make this a super durable truck is what's built into this truck. So let's take a close look at what this truck is all about, right? So obviously you can see right off the bat, at all four corners has independent suspension, oil-filled shocks that really can just soft, plush suspension there, which is really nice. And on the front bumper, you can see it just has a lot of different things that wouldn't normally be on a normal Arrma truck. You can see with that little buffer zone, this bumper, and then in the rear, it has the same kind of idea, that buffer zone, and you can see that helps absorb the shock. But look at this on the back, guys. It's got a wheelie bar. A wheelie bar on a short course truck? I guess we're expecting some wheelies with this thing. So this is the 3 and the 4S line, and for the most part, they utilize a lot more plastics in this type of truck. Now this truck has a lot of plastic and not a lot of metal, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, because plastic can especially be durable if done right. So you can see the bumpers, very give and take, right? The mounts right here for the body, when it flips over, it's gonna give, right? Even the frame and the chassis, it's gonna give and twist a little bit, and that's what's gonna give it the ability to take the impacts that this truck's gonna need. So let's go through some of the specs of the truck. Now, obviously it's a 1/10 scale truck, right? It's built for crazy speed, it's built for toughness, has these side guards to impact, right? Front and rear for impacts, a lot of plastic and stuff like that. It's a 4-wheel drive truck. It's also brushless. Now, brushless means there's no brushes actually inside the motor. It just means more speed. That's all brushless really means, right? It's a BLX 100 system. So Arrma has the BLX 100 ESC and motor that's built into that. It's just built for speed. It has a nice little heat sink on the top here. That's gonna help disperse the heat away from the engine, because even though this is a 3S truck, it has a 20-tooth pinion in here, which if you've been in RCO for a while, 20-tooth is a lot. It's bigger pinion than what I even have in my Arrma Creighton. But because of this heat sink, because of the lightness of the truck, it can handle the 20-tooth. That's a sweet spot for this truck, right? But it needs this heat sink. It's gonna help pull it away. Now the ESC right here has a fan that pulls the heat away from it. Now with this ESC, they moved over to these new types of connectors here. And it's got the EC5 connectors. Right. It's a 7-kilogram servo. That's good enough for this truck. We'll see if it needs to be upgraded later. It should be plenty to handle this truck. Now, one thing about this truck, it's very light. This truck is only 6 pounds. So considering it's only 6 pounds, it's about half the weight of my Arrma Creighton and not that much smaller, right? So that gives it the ability to take these impact with all this plastic, right? They're more short course, so they're going to be a little bit more narrow than like a monster truck tire, but you can't feel it on camera, but man, these are super grippy, so I'm sure these are going to tear through some concrete, these are going to tear through some dirt, so they're really, really nice tires, and I've seen some great videos where they show how great these tires are. Now, 3 things I want to point out about this truck that are really great. It's got the easy access diff removals, right? It's got easy access electronics, right? And also the easy access power module. So all 3 of these components, including the front and rear diff, are all gonna be able to come out with like 3 or 4 screws. So what's nice about that, it's easy to work on. So this, it's got metal diff gears. So where it needs to be metal, it's metal. What else are you gonna need for this truck? Because it is ready to run, but you're gonna need some things to get it to go, right? So first off, you're gonna need 4 batteries for this remote, AA. You're gonna need a LiPo. 2S or 3S is what's recommended. I wouldn't go up to 4S. It's not really capable with this ESC because the 4S trucks do come with the BLX 120. This comes with the BLX 100 system. So it's more meant for a 3S maximum on there. So definitely not recommended 4S. And it's gotta be a minimum 5,000 milliamp hour battery, okay? So you can't use 2 batteries, it's gotta be 1 battery. And the other thing you're gonna need a LiPo charger. You can pick them up at your local hobby store or on Amazon or wherever you wanna go. Support your local hobby shop. All right, so right now we're gonna talk about our first impressions. Now, Three Sons RC, we get the kids involved, right? So Jackson, what are your first impressions of the truck and what are you super excited about?
So I really like how its designs are, and I'm really excited to see it drive, and I love how it looks and mostly everything about it. I've always wanted an RC car like this.
Nice. So super excited, to run this thing. What I'm excited about and what I'm impressed with is honestly the suspension in this thing is super plush. For all the plastic parts that are involved here, it just looks super, super durable. It looks mean, it looks aggressive, it looks fast. I love the paint scheme. The body, we're gonna reinforce this thing. We're gonna make it super tough. We're gonna try to make it basher resistant. Now there is a video in one of my playlists about how to basher resist your Lexan bodies. So check that out, super helpful. A lot of videos. Like, comment, subscribe if you like reviews, if you like bashing, you like input from parents and kids. That's what we're all about here at Three Sons RC.